8:40 on this Monday morning on the Fox 19 Morning News. It is known as Cyber Monday, where a lot of people do a lot of online shopping, and it's supposed to go through the roof. So we have some tips on getting the best deals online. Our internet expert is here, Dave Hatter of Libertas Technologies. Dave, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
A lot of people, well, I don't know if a lot of people like me, but I don't do a lot of shopping online, okay? So the question I have is, if I'm looking for an item online, how do I know if I'm going to a website, if I'm getting the best deal possible? Because I can see myself going from website to website to website, wasting a lot of time looking for one particular item to see if I'm getting the best deal.
Well, to some degree, you can't spend a lot of time doing that because there's a lot of sites out there.
Sure.
And some of the real bargain basement price sites like Overstock.com or Tiger Direct. I'm a huge fan of Tiger Direct if you're looking for
Tiger
electronics.
Direct?
Yeah,
No.
Tiger Direct, they're a wholesale electronics reseller. And when it comes to anything electronic related, I can tell you you're going to be hard pressed to find a lower price than them. At least that's been my experience. There are sites out there where you can do some comparison shopping, but I don't know that I trust those because, again, in most cases, they're trying to aggregate all this information and present it to you and help you do some comparison shopping, but you can't necessarily know if what they're giving you is right unless you go straight to the vendor. So you could try those and see how they work out. Typically what I've found is within any given category, there's a couple of leaders in that space. Again, Tiger Direct is good for electronics, Buy.com is good for electronics, and then there's the more traditional retailers like your Best Buys and Circuit Cities. Overstock is pretty good, but again, with Overstock.com, in many cases, you're somewhat hamstrung in the amount of different offerings they have.
So you want to go, you're mentioning some websites that are well known. I mean, you see their advertising on TV and stuff like that, but I guess there's a lot of other websites out there that you want to watch out for. What are some clues if you're on a website that maybe you don't want to get too far into?
That's a great question. What I would suggest is, if at all possible, try to stick to some known name, like an Amazon or an eBay, because a lot of times you can get really great deals on eBay if you're willing to stick with an auction and see it all the way through and constantly watch the thing, you know? So you could save yourself a lot of money there, but again, you're limited to whatever's out there. If you stick to the more reputable sites, the well-known sites, all of the major retailers have an online presence now, but the main thing you really need to look for from a security standpoint, when you're in your browser, and you get to the point where you're ready to purchase. If you look up here on the title, the URL bar on my browser, it says
that's where you have your cursor right now.
Yeah, it says HTTP. You'll see that on any website that you go to. You'll see when you're on a secure site, a site that's using encryption and enforcing security around your transactions, you'll see that change to an S up there. That'll take a while for Amazon to reload, but when you see that's telling you that whatever you're doing is over an encrypted channel. You'll also typically see in your browser, whatever version you use, a yellow lock that will appear once this all loads.
Okay. Let me ask you this very quickly. My system at home has this fraud monitoring thing on it. Is that enough to protect me?
Not really,
Generally
because
speaking?
it's like antivirus software. That's more reactive than proactive. I mean, they can't know every kind of fraud that's out there. You really have to take it upon yourself.
So you can't rely solely on that.
You can't. You got to understand, stick with reputable places and try and look for that HTTPS.
All right, Dave. Good stuff as always, my friend.
Thank you,
Good
sir.
to see you. Happy holidays.